The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department. Ridgewood, here's Steve Cores and Chris Wallace.
And thank you very much, Ellen, and hello, everyone. I'm Steve Cores along with Chris Wallace, and we're at Ridgewood for opening night for Coshocton and Ridgewood football. We'll be back with Coach's Corner in the pregame. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
For 5 generations, Baird Concrete and Landscaping Products have been your trusted source for high-quality materials. They specialize in concrete block, landscaping products, clay, natural stone, precast products, and masonry accessories, perfect for your upcoming projects. Whether you're a contractor, homeowner, or material supplier, they're here to help bring your projects to life. Family owned and operated, they're proud to serve you with exceptional service and products. Call them at 740-623-8600. Baird Concrete and Landscaping Products, building better projects one block at a time.
Coshocton Foundation is your community foundation. From our adult and youth scholarships to grants for local qualified nonprofits, schools, churches, and government entities, we provide the funding that improves the quality of life here in Coshocton County. Our staff, trustees, and our many volunteer committee members support our area youth in all of their extracurricular activities because they build character, leadership skills, and promote teamwork. At the Coshocton Foundation, we've been connecting people who care with causes that matter for almost 60 years.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, the best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:15, and Saturday, 8 to 11:45. We would also like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season.
You don't have to travel far to find the jewelry of your dreams.
It's right here at Dean's Jewelry.
From timeless classics to trend-setting styles, our showcases are packed with sparkle for every taste and occasion.
Explore our exclusive Dean's Signature Collection and discover hidden gems in our ever-changing estate case.
The jewelry of your dreams is closer than you think.
It's right here in Coshocton at your locally owned Dean's Jewelry.
Start your journey online at deansjewelry.com.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
First guest on Coach's Corner, Steve Smith, the head coach of the Coshocton Redskins. Redskins getting ready to open tonight at Ridgewood. And, Coach, before we talk a little bit about the game here coming this evening, but let's talk a little bit about the preseason. I know you've had newcomers down Vinton County. All in all, did you get accomplished what you wanted to? Any surprises or negatives that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, I mean, one thing about scrimmages is, you know, they expose what you're doing well, and they expose what you need to keep working on. You know, I thought, you know, on the defensive side of the ball that we progressed very well from the first scrimmage to the second one. You know, we're still trying to find our stride on offense right now, and you know, we'll continue to work through things this week, and trying to refine all that stuff and get better.
You know, the one thing I also wanted to talk a little bit about, and we touched on it on a program we had earlier in the year, but, you know, you lose some key people on both sides of the ball from a year ago, people that, you know, your quarterback, for instance, has been a 3-year starter, and then you have to break somebody else in new, and, you know, basically young and a little bit of, well, both are really young as far as football experience goes.
Yeah, you're correct. You know, right now we're looking at 2 kids that have been split in time right now. You know, there's a lot of teams that have made that work. So obviously, as the season progresses, we want to work towards finding you know, one guy to go with. But each of them have their strengths right now, and we want to try to cater our offense to their strengths. And you know, this early in the season, that's what we got to kind of hang our hat on until we get an identity, and then ride that identity.
Okay, let's switch to the other side of the ball. Defensively, you know, some positives. I know you're pretty happy with what you saw defensively from your team, but also some young spots there as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I thought the defense played really well last Friday. You know, what was good to see is that the guys that started last year, they picked up right where they left off last year at the end of the year. And I really liked how we pursued the football and we tackled well. So I was happy with that side of the ball.
All right.
I thought we did well.
Okay, first game of the year, as it's been in the past few years, as you have Ridgewood, always a perennial power up in their neck of the woods. Kind of tell us what you expect.
You know, I expect a playoff environment. You know, they've put their new field in. They plan on doing some things with that as far as activities, and you know, our kids have to go up there and handle that. And
all right. The one thing else I wanted to talk before I get away from was a little bit. How did you get through from an injury standpoint? Did everything kind of go as you planned? Anybody out?
Yeah, we're pretty healthy right now, actually. So, you know, we've been fortunate. You know, we got one more padded practice this week, and hopefully we're 100% healthy rolling into Ridgewood.
All right. Hey, I appreciate your time, and good luck here this evening.
Thank you, Coos.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
My second guest on Coach's Corner, John Slessor, the head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. And Ridgewood coming off an excellent season a year ago, Coach. And really, before we start talking about what we're up against, let's kind of just reminisce a little bit about the past season.
Obviously, very successful season. Had a great group of seniors. That team really gelled together. It was a fun season, no doubt about it.
All right, let's move on to this year. You know, you lost some key people. You're going to have some position changes, and I'm always interested about that. You know, you've had 3 weeks of practice, had 2 scrimmages. As you look through the past 3 weeks, anything that you were excited about that you didn't expect, or maybe on the other side, some bad things that maybe you weren't expecting?
But I don't know. I expect everything, you know. I don't know. I guess I've been pleased with our skill guys. I knew they were going to be pretty good, but they've kind of lived up to what I thought they would through the 2 scrimmages. You know, Jace has been really good at quarterback. Our running backs between Logan and Mav and Tolly have been really good. You know, I'm still concerned with up front. I thought we played well last week against West Holmes in the preview, but that's a work in progress. Defensively, we've been really sound. The problem over there is we haven't had the same people from week to week, and that becomes more every time you go down that depth chart. You know, you start worrying a little bit more about a kid being in that's not quite ready to do it. So even though we've been good in the two scrimmages, defense is still a little bit out there on how good we are.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the offense. You lose Lammers from a year ago, plus some other key people up front. When you look at that team, will you do anything differently this year? Will you the quarterback still do a lot of running, or will you spread it out a little more?
I think we'll spread it out a little bit more. Obviously, Grant was such a different type of player. And by that, I mean he could carry the ball 25 times a game. He never seemed to get rattled. He could take a physical beating. He was just such a tough kid. That's not to say that the guys we have now are not. They're just not built the same as him. I mean, Grant was a big kid. He was 200 pounds. He was a different breed. Jace brings a little bit more dynamic to it. I mean, he's really fast. He's got a chance for a big play when he touches it, but I can't imagine he would hold up very well with 20 to 25 carries a night. He's not the same build.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the other side of the ball, the defense, which I know that's you handle for the most part. The back end, it sounds to me like you still should be pretty good, and you got that guy in the middle there that can really do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's a good player. Back end should be excellent for us. Like I said, I've said in every interview, and you've heard it, we're missing some guys back there, and we'll be missing some tonight still. That concerns me. We're going to play some kids that we didn't plan on playing this early in the year or this much, and they're going to be out there tonight. So that concerns me a little bit, and I think Coshocton's going to try to throw it a little bit more. So it's a concern. Now, we still have Jack and Jace out there, but the problem with Jace is, depending on what he does offensively, how good is he going to be on the other side of the ball, and how much is he going to play? We have Logan back there who's adjusted very well and done a great job, but we're going to be without Preston tonight. He's been a 2-year starter for us back there. We still don't have the Marlatt kid back yet tonight. Hopefully Drake's able to go a lot of plays tonight. We were playing Sean Beckelheimer back there last night. He's a kid that I didn't think would start for us this year. He's just done a great job and put himself in that position. So that's something to look for, how well we maintain ourselves back there. Logan's been battling COVID. So he's just now getting back on his feet. So, is he going to be able to run the ball and play defense? So that's definitely a concern to me, the back end. Our front end, I thought we'd be okay. We're getting Nettles back now. That'll help. Like I said, Logan's been good for us. We're going to alternate, 4 or 5 other guys in there. But our linebackers should be pretty good. We'll start a sophomore in the middle with Tolly, and we think he's going to be good. Mavs on the outside. We're missing Talon tonight, which is another blow. But Parker's played a lot there, and he's pretty good. So right now, our depth has helped us out a lot, but I'd really like to have the whole machine back running as soon as we can get it.
All right, week 1, it's Coshocton, rivalry game. It's going to be here at Ridgewood. You've got the new field. This is one of those, they used to call it the Hall of Fame night, but I know you've got some people coming back as well, and it's going to be a big crowd.
It usually is here, right? I've always been pretty good at this. I worry about the winning part. Everybody else takes care of the other stuff. I worry about how we perform. I worry about if we're ready to play. We're going to act right. We're going to play hard. We're going to be where we're supposed to be. All the other stuff is awesome. I'm glad we do it, but that's not my concern. My job is to put the product on the field, and I've been pretty good always being able to stay pretty focused on that. Now, sometimes you get some outside noise or something going on that takes up some of your time, but, I don't have a lot of good traits that the Lord's given me, but one is I can usually maintain on the football team. That's been my safe haven for a long time. When everything else around me is failing, I can go coach football, and that's what I'm going to do tonight.
All right, last question is health of the ball club. I know you've been nicked up a bit.
Not very good, brother. Not very good. We are nicked up a lot. Like I said, we're blessed that we have, 50-something kids, and I think we do as well as anybody, our coaches, of developing players. And we got a lot of guys playing that I didn't see playing when we started the year. So, you know what? We'll find out what they got in the tank tonight, find out what they have under the Friday night lights, and that's the only way to really tell.
Hey, I appreciate your time and good luck here this evening.
Thank you, Coos.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Endsley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Endsley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to endsleyagency.com.
Ready to take your fitness to the next level? Look better, feel better with racquetball at Colonial Sports and Courts. Racquetball is a high-intensity workout that burns calories, boosts cardiovascular health, and improves hand-eye coordination. Benefits of racquetball include weight loss, increased strength, and enhanced agility. Plus, it's a fun and social way to stay active. Join Colonial Sports and Courts today and experience the power of racquetball for yourself. Look better, feel better, start playing now. Colonial Sports and Courts, where fitness meets fun. Sign up now and get a free racquetball session.
Hi, this is Casey Claxon with Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions. Everyone loves to wear branded clothing to work. As an employer, it's a great way to create a uniform look that will help promote your business or organization. Plus, it's an excellent way for your employees working from home to feel like they're part of the team. We can even build an apparel website so your staff can select and order their own clothing in the styles and colors they prefer. Contact me, Casey Claxon, or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com to find out more. That's claxonprinting.com.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
At Domino's, our $6.99 mix and match deal is the easiest and most affordable way to feed your whole family. Pick any 2 or more of these delicious options: medium 2-topping pizzas, boneless chicken, loaded tots, specialty chicken, wings, pastas, salads, oven-baked sandwiches, stuffed cheesy bread, marble cookie brownie, and bread twist. All of these great options are only $6.99 when you buy 2 or more. Keep the entire family happy and order what they want with our mix and match deal. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or the Newcomerstown store at 498-4131.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named a top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades,
Our feature game tonight is Ridgewood and Coshocton. But before we discuss that, let's take a look around the area. Garraway's at Riverview. The Bears open a home against one of the IVC powers. Tyler McKee is the new head coach and is excited about bringing the program back to past success. As he stated on the interview, it's not going to happen overnight, and we're going to take baby steps to get this thing done. Garraway, they come in loaded, but once again, they're an outstanding team, and they'll vie for the title in the IVC. Other games in the area today, taking a look at around the area. Games last night, Fairless defeated Sandy Valley 50-13. Tusky Valley, or Tri-Valley defeated Meadowbrook 48-28. West Muskingum beat Lakewood 42-0. Games tonight, Tusky Valley's at Waynedale. Malvern travels to Valley Christian. Strasburg's at Wyndham. Indian Valley's at Green. Claymont goes to Harrison Central, and Crooksville's at Newcomerstown. John Glenn will visit Maysville. Licking Valley and Sheridan, that'll be a good one tonight. New Lexington goes to Philo, and Morgan will visit Marietta. We'll be back and get to the national anthem in a moment. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe and utility poles. They have positions available for production entry level starting at $25.16 up to $32 per hour, electricians starting at $38.23 up to $44.50 per hour, and mechanics starting at $35 up to $40.32 per hour. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES Credit Union. With our low interest rates, personalized service, and convenient mobile banking, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a big purchase or in need of a loan, CES Credit Union has got you covered. Join us today and experience the credit union difference. Visit us at 700 South 2nd Street in Coshocton or learn more at cescu.com.
Stop by Dunkin' Donuts in Coshocton for a refreshing iced coffee, iced tea, or Dunkin' Refresher. Pair it with a freshly made donut, bagel, or muffin. Dunkin' Donuts also has a large menu full of breakfast sandwiches, wraps, and snacks. Download the Dunkin' app today for discounts, giveaways, and earn points for free food and drinks. Now available at Dunkin' Donuts is their cereal and milk latte. Stop by your local Dunkin' Donuts in Coshocton at 233 South 2nd Street.
We just never want to go back for doing something wrong. Quality, make it look good.
Employees as well as the customers. We try to treat everyone like family as best we can.
We don't have a... When you're thinking of the right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Welcome back to Ridgewood High School. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Taking a look at the Ridgewood offense. We have a senior on the offensive line wearing number 52, Jacob Jones. On the offensive line, a senior wearing number 54, Caleb Nettles. On the offensive line, a junior wearing number 58, Parker Snyder. Also on the offensive line, a senior wearing number 53, Chris Art. Also on the offensive line, a sophomore wearing number 62, Cooper Wallace. Running back is a senior wearing number 6, Logan Wentz. Wide receivers in the ball game, a senior wearing number 11, Jackson Cabot, and a junior wearing number 28, Christian Horseman. The tight end for the Generals is a senior wearing number 10, Logan Ridenball. Running back for the Generals, a junior wearing number 8, Brice Tolliver. And the starting quarterback for the Ridgewood Generals is a senior wearing number 14, Jace McQueen.
Defensively for Coshocton, the people we expect to see at defensive end wearing number 2 will be Caleb Grimmett. He's a 5'8", 200-pound junior. At the other defensive end will be Braden Hannes. He's a 6', 180-pound junior, wears number 10. In the tackle spots will be held down by Colton Tidwell. He's a 6'1", 215-pound senior. And number 70 is Ray Myers. He's a 6'2", 330-pound senior. The linebackers tonight for Coshocton will be number 7, Champ Haley, a 6', 190-pound junior, and number 8, Hayden Young, a 6'1", 225-pound junior. The middle linebacker will be Jace Dickerson. He wears number 23, a 5'11", 180-pound senior. Taking a look at the secondary, at the corners will be Cash Murphy, number 1, a 6'2", 165-pound sophomore. Also at the corner will be Cooper George. He's a 6', 150-pound junior. The safeties tonight will be J.J. Herman. He's a 6', 175-pound senior. And at the other safety will be Cohen Phillips. He wears number 4. He's a 5'10", 165-pound senior.
The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville.
We'll be back and get this thing started in a moment. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Ridgewood High School, they have their new turf field is in. Everybody's ready to play football. Great crowd on hand, as you would expect. A little toasty, as we can attest to up here in the press box, but I'll tell you, I don't think we'll say that come about October to November.
Absolutely. Beautiful night for football. Love the football field here at Ridgewood. First time getting to lay eyes on it, and boy, it looks great down there and just really pops with the colors. Ridgewood obviously has a great crowd for their first home game. Coshocton showed up well as also, and Ridgewood takes the field here and really looking forward to getting the football season underway. But as you mentioned, a little toasty as that sun is shining down, but we're excited to get the football season underway here tonight, Coos.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Coshocton coming off a 2-8 season, Ridgewood 11-2 a year ago, a regional finalist team, and you know, their expectations are still the same. They think even though they lost a ton of people, they've reloaded well, and they expect to have a good football team. Coshocton, on the other hand, a lot of young guys, a lot of people getting their first battle-tested opportunities, and it'll be interesting to see how they hold up against this good Generals team.
Absolutely. Ridgewood, as you mentioned, you know, a great team last year, and always tough when you lose some seniors to figure out what's going to happen. I think I heard Coach Lesser say 9 seniors on this team, so looking forward for some leaders to step up there for the Generals, and of course Coshocton also looking for their leaders to step up here early on in the season.
Okay, we're just about ready to get things underway. Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Exit Cycles in Millersburg. It's your local Kawasaki side-by-side and ATV dealer. And both teams have hit the field, and we're moments away from getting this thing underway. Coshocton is kicking. They deferred. It'll be Cooper George doing the honors for Coshocton. Back deep will be Logan Wentz, formerly a Coshocton player. Also back is going to be number 2 for, that is Sean Beckelheimer will be back deep for Ridgewood. There's and we're underway. Kicks it towards the near sideline. Beckelheimer takes it on the run at the 20. He's the 30. Cuts up. He has a speed and gets down through hill. And nice open field tackle. He gets it all the way into Coshocton territory, down to around the 44-yard line before being brought down.
Cooper George there with a nice tackle for the Redskins. Kind of saved that from breaking away there. Nice run by Beckelheimer. Nice tackle by Cooper George.
All right, ball be placed at the 44-yard line of Coshocton, and Ridgewood in excellent field position right off the get-go. One thing Coach Slusser talked about is his team's speed out of the backfield and at the wideouts. He is loaded with speed, so it'll be interesting to see if they try to isolate any of these receivers. Out of the huddle, the quarterback this season will be Jace McQueen. Tolliver will be offset to the right side, trips to the left side, right side as well. There's a snap. Coshocton's offsides, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty right off the get-go against Coshocton. So I'll mark it down to the 39. So the ball at the 39.
Tell you what, nice improvement there. The officials have a microphone that goes across the speakers so we can all hear everything they say when they may have a penalty and need to move the ball.
All right, it'll be 1st and 5. Same alignment for the Generals. Wentz, the farthest receiver on the right side. There's a snap. McQueen rolling to the right. Pass a run. He's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked all the way back to the midfield stripe. And I'm thinking, let's see if they have a face mask or something.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle. Kind of the jersey's got it kind of wrapped up. Couldn't really tell. Looked like Hayden Young for the Redskins, I believe.
And Hayden Young, from what we understand, has had a really good preseason practice. Really, when that flag came in, that was the only thing I really think it could be.
Yeah, because he kind of had him, looked like by the jersey, but that helmet was kind of facing towards the visiting stands there. Didn't get a good look at it.
I don't know. I'll tell you.
They're thinking about it here. We'll be able to hear him.
Okay, that happened in a little earlier than what we saw. So that sack will go. So it goes all the way back to the 48-yard line. That's a loss of 9 for McQueen. So now it is a 2nd and 14. All the way back, straight back, rushes on. Looking to throw, throws it deep down the field, and it's caught by Wentz down at the 20-yard line before being brought down. And Coshocton lost coverage in the middle of the field, and he picks up good yardage all the way down to the 20. That's a 28-yard pickup.
I believe that was J.J. Herman on the tackle there. Coshocton got a lot of good pressure on the quarterback there, kind of broke through the line, did a great job, but then two receivers kind of wide open deep downfield, and a nice throw by Jace McQueen.
So first down, the first down of the ball game, and it'll be with 11:25 to go, knocking on the door in the red zone. Lyman trips to the right side. McQueen gets the snap. He's going to run it himself right up the middle. Big hole, dumps outside. He's the 15, trying to get to the corner of the 10, to the 5, dives. They're going to say he's out of bounds at around the 2 or 3 yard line. But it'll be enough for another first down. So Jace McQueen picks up 16.
That'll give the Generals 1st and goal.
And it'll be at the 3 yard line, 1st and goal. 11:08, Ridgewood trying to cash in quickly.
Kind of tackled by a host of Redskins down there in the corner.
Queen now out of the I formation. Wentz in the backfield. McQueen's going to take it himself. He's not going to get there. Good job defensively by Coshocton. Actually threw him for about a yard loss.
I believe that was J.J. Herman there for the Redskins. Really, yeah, it was. Cut down that pursuit angle and did a great job.
So pushes it back. So lost maybe a half a yard on the play, but brings down a 2nd and goal from the 3. Couple players coming in for Ridgewood. Second and goal from the 3. Queen, the quarterback. In the backfield's Maverick Locker. Now we have a whistle.
Prior to the snap, timeout, Ridgewood, team first.
So Ridgewood takes a timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
The roar of the crowd, excitement in the air. It can only mean one thing. There's football fever under the Friday night lights. From kickoff to the final down, on the field and off the field, your friends at the Home Loan Savings Bank are cheering you on. Good luck to all local high school football teams in this week's game. We're behind you all the way. For all your financial needs, consider the hometown team at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back, and both teams are met at the sidelines. Now they return to the field. First and goal, or second and goal at the 3. Lockard in the backfield. The quarterback is Jace McQueen. Now we're ready to go. There's the whistle. McQueen, the quarterback. Gets the snap. Fakes, they went the wrong way, and they stack him up back at about the 5-yard line. McQueen expecting Locker to go off the right side, cut it back to the left, and Coshocton was right there defensively and stopped him. See where they mark it down. They're going to mark it at the 4.
Third down and goal from the 4.
So a loss of a yard for Lockard. Now bring down a 3rd and goal. Coshocton trying to keep him out of the end zone. Now Wentz is in the backfield, offset to the right side besides McQueen. Gets the snap. There's a little bit of a stagger. He tries to get outside. He's not going to get anywhere, and it's going to be stacked up and brought down after maybe a gain of a yard.
I tell you what, J.J. Herman did a great job throwing off the receiver and making contact.
So he got maybe a yard.
Down to the 3. Fourth and goal from the 3.
Great play by J.J. Herman.
So now a 4th down for Ridgewood, and they're going to go for it.
Big play here for the Generals.
9 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. See what Coach Cabot dials up here. He'll have receivers split wide right and left. Lockard is offset the left side. Now Wentz is in the slot, and now we've got a whistle.
Timeout, Ridgewood.
And Ridgewood's had to use their second timeout here early, and not getting lined up the way they thought they should. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
See Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, your window tinting specialist for Johnson's Window Tinting for residential and vehicles. Johnson's window tints are designed for style, protection, and heat reduction, and they have a lifetime warranty. Remember, Appearance Supply Glass and Paint for auto glass, including windshields, residential, and commercial glass. They also stock PPG automotive paint and supplies. That's Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, 115 Bridge Street, Coshocton. Now through the end of August, get 15% off all window tinting. Appearance Supply is proud to sponsor the Woodworker of the Week, an award given to the general football player who works the hardest during practice.
All right, they're both on the field, ready to go. And let's see what they dial up here. 4th and goal at the 3-yard line for Ridgewood. McQueen, the quarterback, gets the snap, hands it off on a speed sweep, trying to get outside. And I don't think he got there.
Short.
He did not. Coshocton holds at the 1-yard line, so Coshocton takes over on downs. They tried the speed sweep, but Wentz is cut down just short of the goal line.
And that's right inside that 1-yard line, so he got pretty close there, but good defense by the Redskins. Got pretty excited during the play. I couldn't really see the number of who made that tackle.
So Coshocton now has it, 1st and 10.
Please start the 25-second clock.
Need to get the 25-second clock. There we go. So now we're at the goal line. Let's see what they do. Under center. Just trying to wedge their way out. Hand is off and just pounding straight out. Got a couple yards. I believe it was Champ Haley. It was. Haley, the ball carrier, got it out to the 3 for a pickup of 2. So 2nd and 8. Coshocton starting quarterbacks J.J. Herman. Herman is a quarterback. Champ Haley's in the backfield. Also Cohen Phillips. And Laws is control, and he's thrown down. He fumbled the snap, and it was brought down at the 1-yard line.
I believe that was Brice Tolliver for the Generals with a nice tackle.
So they get down.
Tackled at the half-yard line by
So a loss of 2 for Herman.
You make her back to 3rd down and 10.
So 3rd and 10 for Coshocton. 7:15 to play in the opening quarter. Redskins trying to just work their way out a little bit. Hand off inside, and they get that couple of yards back again, just trying to get some room to punt. And Haley picks up a couple more. And that'll bring up actually got 3 out to the 4-yard line.
Caleb Nettles on the tackle for the Generals.
So it's 4th down, and Coshocton will be punting. Snaps have been an issue in the early going. That's a good snap. Kicks high, booming kick. Near sideline, hits and bounces out of bounds right around the 40. And that's where Ridgewood will take over, 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 41. So the Generals get the ball back here at the 41.
Stop by Witt's Frozen Custard of Coshocton every Tuesday, where all scoops, all sizes of custard are half priced. While you're there, check out their selection of frozen custard cakes or call ahead to have one custom made with your favorite custard flavors.
All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for Ridgewood at the Coshocton 41-yard line. 6:27 to play here in the first quarter. Queen, the quarterback, hands it off inside, trying to bounce outside, hit initially, and then dropped as Wentz got maybe 2 yards.
Hayden Young credit for the Redskins on the tackle.
2nd down, 8.
2nd and 8 for Ridgewood. Still no score here between Coshocton and Ridgewood. We're halfway through the first quarter. Trip receivers to the right side, 1 left. Jace McQueen, the quarterback, gets the snap, looking, rolling right. Has a receiver open, makes the catch. He eludes 1 tackler. That's Cabot. Cabot gets inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line before being brought down.
Pick up at 10 yards. That's good for
Got 10 on the play, and it's 2 of 2 now, and that's the 3rd first down in the first quarter. So ball marked at the 28.
Cohen Phillips on the tackle for the Redskins.
So basically that was a 13-yard gain. So 1st and 10, 28-yard line. McQueen gets the snap. He's going to run it himself. Gets a little bounce to the outside 25. Spins off the 20. Gets inside the 20 down to around the 16-yard line before being brought down. That'll be enough for another first down. Let's see where they mark it officially. Looks like it's going to be the 16. That'll be a 12-yard pickup. Jace McQueen picks up the first down, the 4th first down in the ball game for Ridgewood. They have it 1st and 10 at the Coshocton 16. Twin receivers right. Lockard is in the backfield, straight behind the quarterback, Jace McQueen. Gets the handoff, tries to get up inside, is hit by a host of Redskins and dropped after he gets down to about the 13-yard line. So Lockhart gets 3 on the carry. Brings up a 2nd and 7.
And Haley on the stop for the Redskins. Pick up a 3, 2nd down 7.
2nd and 7 for Ridgewood. Once again, knocking on the door. The second trip into the red zone here this evening. This time Lockhart offset to the left side. Receivers left and right. Tolliver in the most. Now they're going to run McQueen to the right side. He's got plenty of blocking. He dives. He's going to score. Now we've got a flag comes in late. And might be a block in the back there. It's a touchdown. Let's see what the flag's all about. Flag through at about the 6. It is a hold on Ridgewood, so that's going to back him up.
Nice play by Jay Stickerson, but a little bit of a hold there. We'll bring it right back.
On the offense, number 28. That's a 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
So make it a 2nd down, this time from the 16-yard line, so actually a loss of 3 on the play.
2nd down and 10 for the Generals.
2nd and 10, the ball sitting at the 16.
Ball back at the 16-yard line.
McQueen, the quarterback. Tolliver offset to the right side, back to throw. The pressure's on, throws it over the middle, has a receiver, makes the catch. They're going to say no. They're going to say he dropped it. So Cabot dropped it right around the 10-yard line, so that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ridgewood 0 for 1 on 3rd down conversions here in this first quarter.
Pass incomplete. 3rd down 10.
3rd and 10 for the Generals. Cabot brings the play in. Play clock down to 10. Queen gets it, hands it off inside to Wentz, and he's going nowhere. They bang him early and get him down for a loss on the play.
Boy, I tell you what, Hayden Young, first one there for the Redskins, made a big hit from that linebacker position.
Just try to counter play, and they bring him down about all the way back at the, where are they going to mark it? Let's see, they're still haven't decided.
On the offense, number 23 is moving forward to the snap. That penalty is refused. 4th down.
I was going to say he did get back to the original line of scrimmage, which is a 16, so that's going to make it a 4th down.
Going to go for the field goal here.
So they're going to try to field goal with Jaden Smolder. They're going to mark it at the 23. It'll be a 33-yard attempt.
Reset the play clock here is what the whistle was for.
There's 4:12 to play in the opening quarter. Still no score. Clock running. Smolder from 33 yards out. He's got the leg. Good snap. Puts it down. He does not get it elevated, and he missed the kick, and Coshocton's held again, and they'll take over on downs. And we have an officials timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Are you searching for your dream home? Let me, Haley Helter with Howard Hanna Real Estate, help you find it. With my deep understanding of the local market and a passion for matching clients with their perfect homes, I'm here to make your real estate journey smooth and enjoyable. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to upgrade, or interested in investment properties, my personalized approach ensures that you get the best experience possible. Contact me today at 502-3035 or at haleyhelter@howardhanna.com, and let's take the first step towards your new home together.
Coshocton has it, and we've got a motion already, a penalty on Coshocton, be another 5-yarder.
Going to have Mason Williams at quarterback.
Yep, Mason Williams will be the quarterback basically in throwing situations, and he comes out as the quarterback. They'll be out of the gun a lot tonight, so we'll see how that all works for him. But a 5-yard penalty puts him behind the chains already, makes it a 1st and 15. Cohen Phillips moving on the play. Now we're ready to go. Snap, gives to Phillips on the speed sweep, gets outside, cuts it up inside, and gets maybe a yard or close to they're going to mark it at the 15, so that's going to be no gain on the play.
Phillips on the carry, Tolliver on the tackle.
Brice Tolliver with the tackle for the Generals.
So no gain for Phillips. So it makes it a 2nd and 15. Williams gets this high snap, and that's been a problem. He recovers it. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to get thrown for a loss all the way back inside the 5. That's been an issue all preseason for Coshocton, and gets him right there and drives it all the way back to the 2 for a loss of 13.
Mason Williams at quarterback. Sacked at the 2-yard line.
So a big loss brings up a 3rd down. And 27.
Coshocton 0 for 1 on 3rd down conversions here in the first quarter.
3rd and 27 with 2:42 to play here in the quarter. Under center once again. Handoff. Trying to bust it up inside. Got some little running room. Got out over the 10 to about the 12. And that was Champ Haley, got 9 on the carry.
Tolliver there with the stop for the Generals.
So it'll be a punting situation for Coshocton. 4th and 18. For Coshocton, Hayden Young will be doing the punting. Ridgewood has 2 back. Late.
Timeout, Coshocton.
The punt team didn't get everybody on the field the way they needed to, so Coshocton has to burn a timeout. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
The Buckeye Beverage Barn has carry-out salads, pasta, subs, wings, and pizza. Place your order at 545-9525, but don't forget to check out their new menu. Buckeye Beverage Barn has the area's best selection of domestic and imported drinks, pop, sports drinks, and more, all with the convenience of their drive-thru. See them for snacks, bagged ice, salads, subs, wings, and delicious pizza. Order yours at 545-9525. Drive through and see them 7 days a week at the Buckeye Beverage Barn on Main Street in West Lafayette.
All right, Coshocton is out on the field, ready to try to punt it away.
McQueen and Wentz back in for the Generals.
McQueen and Wentz back, has good snap. Kicks high, end over end. It's going to hit and be downed right around the 40, and that's where Ridgewood will start again in Coshocton territory. This time they mark it. Looks like the official has it at the 41.
Ridgewood takes over at about the 41-yard line.
And we'll let you know that Hathaway Incorporated is proud to help sponsor tonight's ball game. They encourage all students, whether in athletics, academics, or the arts. Good luck in all you strive to accomplish. Hathaway Incorporated, building for the future.
First down at the 41-yard line for the Generals. Receivers left and right. Tolliver in the slot. Queen's going to take off. trying to get outside. Hit, but he bounces off tackle at 35, 30, 25, 20 down the sidelines. It loses the ball, but I think Ridgewood got on it. Flag comes in late.
Yeah, we had a flag all the way back here at about the 36-yard line.
A couple flags.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, definitely fumbled it there. Ridgewood was able to get on top of it, but we've got a penalty back here.
That'll be a holding call, and that's going to set them back right around midfield. So another second penalty for Ridgewood, and both have been 10-yard deals. Plus, they had one that Coshocton declined. So it'll be a 1st and 20. Well, they're going to mark it at the. Well, they mark it at the 47. So it'll be a 1st and 16 for the Generals. Cabot splitting left. Wentz also, or going right. Wentz also out there. McQueen gets the snap. Hands it off, speed sweep, has a good running room, got an angle, picks up good yardage. Flag comes in again. Logan Israel gets the carry, and they're going to bring it back some more. Another holding call on Ridgewood.
That was J.J. Herman there with the stop for the Redskins.
I think what's happening is they're getting those arms extended, and another 10-yard mark off.
Holding, offense, number 11. Technical penalty for the small foul. Replay 2nd down.
So that's going to move it back to the 49-yard line.
Tell you another nice improvement about the officials having those microphones, is we can hear what player the holding, what number the holding was on. Nice benefit.
All right, now another 2-yard loss makes it now 1st and 18. 1:02 to go here in the opening quarter. Queen gets a snap, rolling left side, looking. A little flare pass out. It's going to bounce and be incomplete. Little underthrow there. Brings up a 2nd down.
2nd down.
Second down and 18. 53 seconds to play here in the first period. Queen getting the play in a little late. Now they're going to have to break the huddle. It's down to play clock down to 5. I don't know if they'll get this off or not.
Nope.
They did not.
Dead ball. Play game. Offense. Number 14. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Redskins also caught a little bit of a break there. Christian Phillips jumped in the neutral zone, but just after the play clock had expired. Another 5-yard penalty for Ridgewood. Now they're back to the 46-yard line. This time now they're in Coshocton territory. 2nd and 23. McQueen gets the snap, straight back to throw, throws it deep down the side. It's caught wide open. It's Cabot. He stays on his feet and gets the 1st down. Nobody really covered him over there. And Cabot picks up the necessary yardage down to the 27-yard line.
I believe that was Cohen Phillips on the tackle there for the Redskins.
27 big yards on the completion. So 1st down for Ridgewood, their 5th of the ball game, now at the 27-4 of the Redskins. McQueen, the quarterback. Straight snap, trying to spin out of a trouble. He does. Eludes another tackle, stays on his feet. Good gain inside the 15-yard line. Broke a couple tackles. And finally brought down at around the 13-yard line.
I believe that was, again, J.J. Herman with another tackle.
That's 14 yards for McQueen.
10 seconds and moving on the clock here. Down to 5. Out of the huddle. And it looks like they're going to let that time run out. And new this year for the WTNS broadcast, we're going to have a premier sideline reporter, and that is Natalie Holbrook with us for the entire season. And Natalie is standing by on the sidelines. We're going to send it down to Natalie.
That's right, Chris. We are down here at opening night for high school football. Right now I'm talking with Jason Prater. Jason, as a longtime Ridgewood football fan, what's it like to be able to stand out here on opening night and look at this gorgeous new field?
Oh, it's pretty special. Not only a fan, but I coached here for 27 years. And to see over the 27 years how far we've come and what it's developed in this beautiful campus that the Ridgewood family has built here is very special. And our kids, sometimes I think they may take it for granted a little bit because this is kind of all they know, but it wasn't always this way in our community, and our school board and school system has truly built something special here.
Absolutely, and you can definitely tell that even just by the energy and the atmosphere tonight. Everybody being out here for opening night. It's just a great time to see football play. What are you looking to see out of this season for Ridgewood?
Well, right now we need to clean up that first quarter a little bit and eliminate some of the penalties. I think we're replacing a lot of good players, but we say every year, that happens every year. So, we got kids that try hard and they care about it. So they're going to get better as the season goes on, and, just week to week, day to day, and see where it takes us.
Well, thank you so much, Jason. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Again, Natalie Holbrook, the premier sideline reporting. And, boy, we are ready for quarter number 2, just like that. Also, they're going to get that started, so go ahead, Coos.
All right, we're ready to go. They'll have it first and 10, ball at the 13-yard line. And off they give it inside and cut down is Tolliver after he got maybe 2 yards.
So Hayden Young with another nice tackle for the Redskins. Want to let you know that Liddy Scrapyard is pleased to sponsor the second quarter of tonight's football game. At Liddy Scrapyard, they pay competitive prices on all scrap metal, iron, and scrap vehicles. And you will always receive a printed scale ticket. For current pricing, call 740-622-6220.
Ball at the 12-yard line, and pickup's actually 1, so it's 2nd and 9. Tolliver, the quarterback, Wentz, and we've got a flag. I have a sideline warning. And everybody needs to back up behind that white line.
Sideline warning, Coshocton.
So I'll do it again. Next time it will be a penalty. So now we're ready to go. Wentz is offset the right side. Jace McQueen gets the snap. He's going to run it himself, trying to bounce it outside, and does, but it's a nice job of dragging him down as he got inside the 10 to about the 8. So he got 5 more.
J.J. Herman there on the stop for the Redskins. I tell you what, between J.J. Herman and Hayden Young, each with 10 tackles. Hayden Young with a sack already here, and we've just got this second quarter underway.
Ball's at the 6-yard line. Looks like a 3rd and we'll say 2. Ball at the 6. Ridgewood trying to get on the board. Their 3rd trip into the red zone here this evening. Have come up empty up to this point. Man in motion, speed sweep, has running room's Wentz. He's going to go in and score the touchdown for Ridgewood. So Logan Wentz on a speed sweep gets the first score of the year for Ridgewood. 6-yard run, and it's now 6-0 as the first score of the season.
Yeah, nice job by Wentz. Just cut it up nice, got the great speed, and was able to get into the end zone.
So on to try the PAT will be Jaden Smolder.
6-yard touchdown run by Wentz.
Cabot's the holder. Good snap. Kick is up and kick is good. So with 10:38 to play in the opening quarter, or the opening half, first score for the year for Ridgewood. They lead 7-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Do you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $3.50. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
Ridgewood. Smolder will be kicking.
Smolder set to kick off.
He approaches and short kick. Murphy takes it at the 20, 25, outside the 30, still moving, crosses the 30 out to about the 33. So caught it about the 18, returned it 15 yards to the 33, and that's where Coshocton will take over 1st and 10.
So it was a nice run by Cash Murphy there. Really turned it up there and kind of ran into one of his own players, but had a great head of steam.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. First down, Coshocton out at the 33-yard line. See if the Redskins can mount any of a type of attack. They've been stuck inside their 5-yard line for a good bit of this first half. So now out in the field, let's see if they can run. So they're going to have the out of the wing tee. Herman looking, steps up, now's in trouble, breaks a tackle. And then finally brought down after a couple-yard loss. Looked to throw the ball, but a lot of pressure. He's brought down at the 31.
Aiden Slaughter was the final one to wrap him up for the Generals.
And Aiden Slaughter there for the Generals.
So brings a 2nd and 12. J.J. Herman will be the quarterback now in this series for Coshocton. I formation, wing T set up. Herman, the quarterback, gets the snap. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked coming from the outside. And nice job defensively, just nowhere to go. Didn't catch that, get it blocked, and he's all the way back to the 24.
Maverick Lockhart with the sack for the Generals.
So a loss of 7 more for Herman. That brings up a 3rd and 21. Actually 3rd and 19. Third and 19 for Coshocton. Obvious passing down. Let's see what they do. Out of the gun, there's a snap. Now we have a flag. And somebody wants to use a timeout, be Coshocton, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
All of us at Reed Family Dental are proud to sponsor this high school sports broadcast. Our goal at Reed Family Dental is to create an environment where patients feel comfortable, know their concerns are being heard, and trust that they are receiving quality care. Our office is located at 229 South Fuller Street in Coshocton, and we are always welcoming new patients. To schedule an appointment, please give us a call at 740-622-5695, and also be sure to visit our website at rfdcoshocton.com and on Facebook and Instagram. We are a network with Always Care, Delta Dental, Cigna, Guardian, Aetna, Emeritus, The Standard, Sun Life, Lincoln Financial Group, Principal, and Anthem. We hope to see you soon, and good luck to our athletes.
Coshocton's hit the field. Here comes Ridgewood. There's 8:55 to play here in the first half. 7-0 Ridgewood out in front. Coshocton has it 3rd and 19. The Redskins have not mounted anything offensively to this point. Now we're ready to go. Good snap. Keeping it's Haley, just a direct snap. He runs the ball, gets it across the 30 out to about the 31-yard line. Champ Haley gets 7 yards on the carry.
Fourth down and 11.
Haley has 21 yards and 4 carries.
Haley on the carry.
But that brings on the punt team. And this will be, I believe, the third punt for Coshocton.
Connor Miller on the stop for the Generals.
Winston McQueen back deep for the Generals.
Kick, booming kick. Running over as McQueen takes it at the 26-yard line. Trying to get outside, has a little crease and is pushed out of bounds out around midfield. They're going to give him the 49-yard line, so they'll start in Coshocton territory. 1st and 10 at the 49.
When it comes to ATVs and side-by-sides, you need to check out Exodus Cycles in Millersburg. They carry the full lineup of Kawasaki mules and the all-new H-back Ridge, electric navs, and brute force ATVs. Call 330-674-7433 or online at exoduscycles.com.
8:09 to play here in the first half. 7-0 Ridgewood leading. They have the ball on the Coshocton side of the field at the 49. McQueen, the quarterback, gets the snap, hands it off, plenty of running room as Lockhart, he bounces off a tackle, gets inside the 40 and drives down close to the 35 before being brought down. And I'm going to mark it at the 36, so Lockhart gets 13 on the carry.
Colton Slaughter on the tackle for the Redskins.
15 yards and 3 carries now for Maverick Lockhart. First down, number 6 for Ridgewood. They bring it out of the huddle once again. Receiver split wide right. Lockhart in the slot. Looks like Wentz may be offset on the left side. McQueen straight ahead run, has some room, and bounces outside, breaks a tackle and gets down the sideline before being pushed out of bounds by Murphy. He gets down to the 20, just inside the 26-yard line. We'll give it to 25 for statistical, and it's now 49 yards rushing and 8 carries for McQueen. Another first down, their 7th. So Ridgewood trying to move in, get another score here midway through the second quarter. 7:31 to play in the half. 7-0 the score. Hands off to Wentz. He's got plenty of running room. Jumps up inside. He's going to take it inside the 5, down to about the 4 before being brought down.
Pick up a 21-yard.
They're going to mark it officially at the 4-yard line. So it'll be a 21-yard gain for Logan Wentz.
First and goal from the 4.
Jacob Arnold on the stop for the Redskins.
So first down, number 8. Ball at the 4-yard line. Under center this time. Handoff inside, pounds his way down close and into the end zone. Touchdown for Brice Tolliver. Brice Tolliver off tackle. Barry's goes 4 yards into the end zone, and Ridgewood now leads at 13-0.
And nice job by Brice Tolliver. Great job by the offensive line, making a hole for Tolliver as he works his way right into the end zone.
So 6:57 showing on the clock. Cabot's in to hold, and Smolder will try to add the PAT. 13-0 our score. Still waiting, and a little high snap, but kick just gets through the upright. Kick is good. So with 6:57 to play here in the first half, Ridgewood now leads 14-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
All of us at Reed Family Dental are proud to sponsor this high school sports broadcast. Our goal at Reed Family Dental is to create an environment where patients feel comfortable, know their concerns are being heard, and trust that they are receiving quality care. Our office is located at 229 South 4th Street in Coshocton, and we are always welcoming new patients. To schedule an appointment, please give us a call at 740-622-5695, and also be sure to visit our website at rfdcoshocton.com and on Facebook and Instagram. We are a network with Always Care, Delta Dental, Cigna, Guardian, Aetna, Ameritas, The Standard, Sun Life, Lincoln Financial Group, Principal, and Anthem. We hope to see you soon, and good luck to our athletes.
CDL training in our community. That's right, Buckeye Career Center now offers Class A and B CDL education, as well as a testing center off US 36 near Janaden Hutton. Call 740-254-9313 to register or learn more about the American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center and the US America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Again, that's 740-254-9313 to register or learn more.
Courses begin September 15th.
Coshocton will be receiving. There's a high end-over-end kick that Murphy will take at the 7-yard line. He's at 10, 15, outside of the 20, and runs into a host of tacklers. He got it back to the 20, and that's where Coshocton will take over, 1st and 10.
Chris Hart on the stop for the Generals.
Chris Art on the tackle for the Generals on the kickoff.
14-0, Ridgewood has the ball, and Coshocton has struggled offensively here in the early going. They've been backed up for the most part, and then they've had a couple miscues. They've put them behind the chains and made things difficult. Out of the huddle. Under center this time is going to be Williams. Hands it off inside, and with the Champ Haley, maybe he gets a yard out to the 21. Haley with 22 yards and 5 carries for Coshocton.
Logan Israel on the tackle for the Generals.
Brings up a 2nd and 9. Just joining us, it was a scoreless first quarter, but Ridgewood has put 2 touchdowns on the board here in the second, leading 14-0. Under center once again, I formation. Looking to throw, dumps it out, almost intercepted, and catching his own pass and getting dropped back all the way and bound at the 11-yard line was Mason Williams.
Blake Parsons on the tackle. Williams just kind of tried to loft it right over the defense. Defense tipped it, and then Williams caught his own pass and then got tackled right there.
Loss of 9 on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 17.
3rd down, 17.
Coshocton 0 for 5 on 3rd down conversions.
Clock moving with 5.5 to play. Play clock down to 2. They're going to call a timeout. And that's what they do, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Individual commitment to a group effort. That is what makes a team work, a company work, a society work, a civilization work.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, the best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:15, and Saturday, 8 to 11:45. We would also like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season.
This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Right now, Chris, Coshocton just has had a difficult time mounting anything offensively.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. First series kind of went a little bit well for the Redskins. They were able to move the ball, but then a couple penalties put them back, and then they had a real nice run there. But this Ridgewood defense just doing a great job here tonight and really making it difficult on the Redskins from a run and pass perspective. And again, you know, Coach Lusser always talking about wondering what kind of team's going to show up on the defensive end, and they harp on that defense. And so far here in this quarter and a half, they've just done a great job here this evening. All
right, 3rd and long once again, and then once again they're well behind the chains. Let's see what they can mount here. I formation. Rolling the throw. They're looking to throw, floats it out. Has a receiver. Haley's got it. He's got a first down and more down the sideline. Just lofted it down. Champ Haley ran under it. Got it all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good play by Coshocton.
Tell you what, great job there by Williams as he just put some air under it and waited for his receiver to get under the ball, and a nice catch as well by Haley.
So that's 21 yards on the completion. And Coshocton's first down of the ball game. Ball now out at the 34. 1st and 10. Murphy split wide to the left side. Handoff went no. He's going to keep it himself. He's in trouble. He missed the handoff, and he's going to be thrown for a loss back at the 31.
And Maverick Locker, the first one there for the Generals with the tackle.
So a loss of 3 on the play. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 13 for Coshocton. Once again, I formation. Fakes, rolling, has a man, throws it over the middle, complete. Powers his way out close to what he needs for that first down. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark him short. But Hayden Young makes a nice catch. They're going to put it down at the 44. They're going to say it is a first down. So just got enough for the first down out to the 44. That's 13 yards on that completion.
Jack Cabot with the tackle for the Generals, but I tell you what, 6'1", 225 tight end Hayden Young did a nice job after the completion.
So first down for Coshocton. Now at the 44. Best drive of the evening. Hand off to Haley. He's wrapped up and right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Blake Parsons on the stop for the Generals.
Blake Parsons with another tackle for the Generals.
Blake Parsons, a freshman, getting in there and getting some activity.
2 tackles here in this second quarter.
So 2nd down and 10. I formation once again. Quick pitch. There's Haley trying to get outside. And stays on his feet and finally brought down, but it's going to be right at the line of scrimmage, so another no gain on the play.
Haley on the carry.
3:08 to play here in the opening half. 14-0, Ridgewood leading. Coshocton has a 3rd and long out at their own 44-yard line.
Tackled by a host of Generals on the play.
3rd down, 10.
Out of the huddle. Murphy goes wide right. Now we've got a flag comes in. That's going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So they'll back them up 5. Back to the 39. .236 to play here in the opening half. 14-0. Coshocton now facing a 3rd and 15 with 2 receivers right, 1 left. Williams gets a snap, rolls to his right side, dumps it inside, complete. Once again, it's Young. He gets Powers his way out to about the 45-yard line. Pass is good for 6 yards on the play.
Tolliver on the tackle, Young on the reception. 4th down and 9.
So it's a 4th down and 9 for Coshocton. They bring on the punting team.
And Brice Tolliver with a nice tackle for the Generals.
So Coshocton taking their time, letting that clock run under the 2-minute mark. 5th punt of the ball game. A high booming kick. Gets a good roll, and it's going to go all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So an outstanding punt by Coshocton. He's had some booming punts all evening. They'll mark it out at the 13, and that's where Ridgewood takes over, 1st and 10.
Tay Young does a great job of getting some air under that ball and those punts.
All right, 1st down for Ridgewood. Let's see if they try to move the ball here with 1:49 to play here in the 1st half. They're going to put twin receivers to the left side. Quarterback, Jace McQueen, hands it off inside. Big gapping hole, but nice open field tackle by Champ Haley. I believe Wentz is the ball carrier. He is.
It's a really nice tackle by Champ Haley. Got him right at the feet there and was able to dive right at him.
Got it out to the 18-yard line. So Wentz gets 5 on the carry. He has 38 yards rushing here in the 1st half. Clock moving with 1:20 to play here in the 1st half. Ball at the 18-yard line of Ridgewood. Queen rolling. Coshocton trying to come up at the corner. McQueen gets down the sideline, gets some good yardage before being pushed out of bounds. Coshocton losing leverage on that wing. And McQueen takes it all the way out to the 36-yard line. That's 18 yards.
Chase Dickerson won the tackle or the push out of bounds there for the Redskins.
McQueen now 67 yards rushing here in the 1st down. That's the 9th 1st down in the 1st half for Ridgewood. Clock stop with 1:04 to play. So Ridgewood trying to add on here late in the 1st half. McQueen. Now we have a whistle.
Prior to the snap, timeout, Ridgewood.
And Ridgewood will burn their last timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
When it comes to quality auto repairs, trust the local experts at Brillhart's Body Shop, a proud family-owned business serving the community with integrity and dedication. Their skilled technicians use state-of-the-art equipment and years of experience to ensure every repair is done right the first time. Support your neighbors and experience the difference at Brillhart's Body Shop. Visit them today at 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton for all your auto repair needs. Brillhart's now offers rental cars and 24/7 towing. To get your vehicle towed, call 740-502-4087. Your car deserves the best, and that's exactly what you'll find at Brillhart's Body Shop.
Back Ridgewood back on the field. Coshocton just now returning. 1:04 to play here in the 1st half. 14-0. Ridgewood leads. And trying to add something on. They just used their last time out of the 1st half. So now we're ready to go. Straight back to throws. McQueen looking. Wide open down the middle of the field. Cabot, he's got it. And he's brought down, but a nice reception. Cut right in front of the defender and gets it all the way to the 37-yard line.
Cohen Phillips with the tackle there for the Redskins.
Takes the ball down to the 37-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
That's 27 yards on that completion. McQueen, a good 1st half. 1st down number 10 for Ridgewood, and they're moving the football here late in the half. Trip receivers right. McQueen's going to carry it. He's the 35, looking to found the 30. Still moving down the sideline, out of bounds, and they're in scoring, getting close to the red zone as they moves it down to the 25. That's 12 more for Jace McQueen. 79 yards rushing here in the 1st half for McQueen. He's also thrown the football for 80 as well, so a good 1st half. So Coshocton trying to keep him out of the end zone with 34 seconds to play here in the 1st half. 14-0 the score. Snap, McQueen this time going left. Pressure's on, dumps it over the middle. Nice diving catch. But that'll keep that clock moving, and they will not be able to stop it. Their ball's marked down at the 17. It was good for 8 yards on the play. See if he downs it. He does quickly with 18 seconds to go. So it'll be a 3rd and 2. Oh, no, they're saying it'll be a 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3, but only 18 seconds to go. Trip receiver's right. Ball sitting at the 17-yard line of Coshocton. McQueen, the quarterback, going to run it this time, trying to break outside, and he does. He managed to get down inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. Jace McQueen takes it 9 yards to the 8-yard line. Quickly lining up, and they down it once again quickly.
Cash Murphy there with the stop for the Redskins.
So with 8 seconds left, they'll have it 2nd and goal at the 9. 2nd and goal for Ridgewood at the 9-yard line.
8 seconds left in the first half. Yep. Out a whistle. Oh, trying to get the chain gang in order.
Well, actually, what they're trying to do is have to reset the clock. Now we're going. Back to throws McQueen, looking, the brush is on, he's in trouble, throws it wide open in the middle, caught, touchdown Ridgewood. That's Jack Cabot cutting across. They lost coverage, and at the last second he threw it with 3 seconds to go for the touchdown. It's now 20-0.
Tell you what, nice pattern by Jack Cabot in the end zone there. Just had a nice kind of crossing route there and came right back to the play and was able to catch it uninterrupted.
So a touchdown pass makes it 20-0. They'll try to add the PAT. Smolder now on. Waiting on the snap. There it is. And the kick is up, and the kick is through. So with 3 seconds to play here in the first half, Ridgewood marches at 87 yards to score. They now lead at 21-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
If you're thinking of the right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware Products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Kicks it off, short kick. Haley grabs it, runs it out to about the 42, and that's going to be the end of the first half.
And we'll let you know that Liddy Scrapyard has been pleased to sponsor the second quarter of tonight's football game. To request a dumpster, to schedule a scrap vehicle pickup, or for pricing, call Liddy Scrapyard, 740-622-6220. We also have Natalie Holbrook with our premier sideline report. Down to you, Natalie.
That's right, Chris. Thank you. I'm down here with Shannon Holbrook. Shannon, you are the assistant band director. Tell me what Ridgewood's getting ready to come out here and play tonight.
They're going to play Let Your Light Shine. It's got little pieces of this little light of mine in it that I think the fans and the crowd are going to recognize.
Absolutely. We were just talking about how exciting it is to be able to go out here and play on this new field. So what's it like to be able to watch your kids be able to go out and play on it?
Oh my gosh, it's been so awesome, and we're able to practice on it through the week, which is huge once we get to competition season.
Shannon, could you tell us what kind of competitions do you guys have coming up?
Okay, so we're going to OMEA sponsored competitions where you go and you get a rating. And our first competition is the weekend after fair. So we're really excited. We'll go out every weekend in October and hopefully make it to, I think it's the 36th or 37th consecutive time to state marching band finals through OMEA that Ridgewood has attended. So that's pretty huge.
Absolutely, that is amazing. Well, Shannon, thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you.
Back to you, Chris.
All right, thank you very much. Again, Natalie Holbrook with the premier sideline reporting. We'll have more of that throughout the game. And it is now, go ahead.
It is halftime. It's 21-0 Ridgewood out in front. We'll be back with the numbers as well as the bands. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
Football season is upon us once again, and for all the local players, it'll be the time of their lives. From the glow of the Friday night lights on the fields to the glow of the beautiful Ashley furniture at Premier Home Furnishings, you'll sure score the merchandise you're looking for. With our lineup of Crosley appliances, you'll get exceptional winning performances from them, just as you'll get from all the area teams this fall. Good luck to all the high school teams this year from your friends at Premier Home Furnishings, 720 South 2nd Street, Coshocton, where you get the products you know from the people you trust.
Pearl Valley Cheese, located right here in Coshocton County, has been making award-winning Swiss cheese since 1928. They also make naturally smoked Swiss, baby Swiss, and Lacey Swiss, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Chipotle Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacey Baby Swiss. When it comes to cheese, nobody does it better than Pearl Valley Cheese. Visit their retail store on State Route 93. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or Saturday, 9 to 4 p.m.
I'm Doug Spiker, your Coshocton Edward Jones financial advisor. We are all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of our Coshocton County teams on WTNS. Call me, Doug Spiker, or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES Credit Union. With our low interest rates, personalized service, and convenient mobile banking, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a big purchase or in need of a loan, CES Credit Union has got you covered. Join us today and experience the credit union difference. Visit us at 700 South 2nd Street in Coshocton or learn more at cescu.com.
Don't let their name fool you. At Coshocton Brake and Supply, they do a whole lot more than just brakes. They do alignments and suspension work, offer engine diagnostics, oil changes and tune-ups, and air conditioning service. And don't forget about their free nationwide auto repair warranty. But it doesn't stop there. Coshocton Brake and Supply also offers new hydraulic hoses and fittings and hydraulic hose repairs. That's Coshocton Brake and Supply, located at 601 Walnut Street, or call them at 740-622-0595.
Got Medicare questions? We've got answers. Hi, I'm Cameron Iannello, and I'd love to take the time to explain your coverage options. Whether you're turning 65 or retiring soon, the John Iannello Agency can help you navigate your way through Medicare. We are available for in-person, phone, and virtual appointments. The John Iannello Agency is here to help. Call us today at 740-295-9460. That number again
And
is
Ridgewood out in front of Coshocton by a score of 21-0. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. Let's take a look at, first of all, how things happened here this evening. It was a scoreless first quarter. Coshocton held up defensively, stopping Ridgewood twice inside the red zone. And the score was 0-0 at the end of the first. But Ridgewood got on the board in the second quarter at the 10:38 mark on a 6-yard touchdown run by Logan Wentz. Jaden Smolder added the PAT, and it was 7-0. Ridgewood held again and was 6:57 to play in the second quarter. A 4-yard touchdown run by fullback Brice Tolliver gave Ridgewood a 13-0 lead, and the point after by Smolder made it 14-0. And with only 3 seconds to play in the first half, a beautiful touchdown pass of 8 yards from Jace McQueen to Jack Cabot got Ridgewood on the board again to make it 20-0. Smolder again added the PAT, and that's where we stand at 21-0. We'll be we'll be back and get to the numbers in a bit after the bands. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
The Buckeye Beverage Barn has carry-out salads, pasta, subs, wings, and pizza. Place your order at 545-9525, but don't forget to check out their new menu. Buckeye Beverage Barn has the area's best selection of domestic and imported drinks, pop, sports drinks, and more, all with the convenience of their drive-thru. See them for snacks, bagged ice, salads, subs, wings, and delicious pizza. Order yours at 545-9525. Drive through and see them 7 days a week at the Buckeye Beverage Barn on Main Street in West Lafayette.
Start your week right at the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Mondays mean half-price breakfast sandwiches, the perfect way to kick off your morning. And don't miss out on Wednesdays when all drinks, all sizes are half off. Craving something sweet? Try our donut of the month, plus pastries and donuts made fresh every day. We've also got a delicious lunch menu to keep you fueled all day long. Coshocton Coffee Connection, your go-to spot for great coffee, tasty treats, and unbeatable deals. We hope to see you soon.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989.
The Coshocton Opportunity School is a credit recovery dropout prevention high school that started in 2006. In 2022-23, the Opportunity School had a 4-year graduation rate of 87.9% and earned the state report card's rating of exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. They offer the state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. If you are interested in applying, please call 740-622-3600.
Welcome back to Ridgewood High School. It's now time for the band show. The halftime band show is proudly brought to you by Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown. Let's now send it to the field for the Ridgewood Marching Band.
The Ridgewood Generals Marching Band would like to wish the Coshocton Band the best of wishes for this season.
And the halftime band show was brought to you by Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown. Try their $6.99 mix and match deal tonight. Call them in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131. You're listening to high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
If you are involved in an accident, you want your vehicle to be repaired quickly and correctly? I'm Stacy Rice, Office Manager of Coshocton Collision, where we put you, the customer, first. We complete your auto body repairs as promised, we guarantee our work, and we use the latest environmental friendly paint products from PPG. Whenever you are involved in a collision, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call us at 623-7347.
At Coshocton Regional Medical Center, patient care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was patient.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most to the ones we love, our friends, our families, and neighbors. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Hi, this is Christy from Huebner's Auto Care. Does your vehicle need brakes, shocks, struts, AC work, an oil change, tire rotation, or other mechanical work? If you want honest quality work at reasonable rates, come to Huebner's Auto Care. You can trust our experienced ASC certified technicians to always be upfront with you about what repairs you need or you don't need, and to do those repairs right. For reasonable rates and quality work, it's Huebner's Auto Care, 512 Chestnut Street in Coshocton beside the post office. Call us at 740-622-4587.
Quality auto repairs, trust the local experts at Brillhart's Body Shop, a proud family-owned business serving the community with integrity and dedication. Their skilled technicians use state-of-the-art equipment and years of experience to ensure every repair is done right the first time. Support your neighbors and experience the difference at Brillhart's Body Shop. Visit them today at 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton for all your auto repair needs. Brillhart's now offers rental cars and 24/7 towing. To get your vehicle towed, call 740-502-4087. Your car deserves the best, and that's exactly what you'll find at Brillhart's Body Shop.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:15, and Saturday, 8 to 11:45. We would also like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back the health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
This year, we've seen quite a
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES Credit Union. With our low interest rates, personalized service, and convenient mobile banking, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a big purchase or in need of a loan, CES Credit Union has got you covered. Join us today and experience the credit union difference. Visit us at 700 South 2nd Street in Coshocton or learn more at cescu.com.
Taking a look at the first half team numbers here this evening, and the rushing department, Coshocton -5 yards rushing in the first half, but a little bit of that was due to a couple bad snaps where they took big losses. Passing, they threw it 6 times, completed 4 for 31 yards, so 26 total yards for Coshocton that first half. They only had 2 first downs, 3 penalties for 15 yards, and no turnovers. For Ridgewood, they rushed the football for 146 yards in the first half, and they were led in rushing by Jace McQueen, who had 87 of those rushing yards. Also in the throwing department, he was 6 of 10. McQueen, that is, was 6 of 10, 109 yards. So and also threw a touchdown pass. So 255 total yards for Ridgewood in that first half. 10 first downs. They had 6 penalties for 23 yards and no turnovers. Individual performances first half, as mentioned, McQueen 6 of 10 for 109 yards. Running the football, McQueen carried it 11 times for 87 yards. Also adding Logan Wentz, added 38 yards and also scored a touchdown. For Ridgewood. For Coshocton, they were led in rushing by Champ Haley, who carried 7 times for 22 yards. They threw the ball, as mentioned, 6 times, completed 4 for 31 yards. Now with the first half team numbers defensively, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Goose. First, taking a look for the Ridgewood Generals, leading the way with 4 big tackles, Brice Tolliver. Next up with 2 tackles, one of those a sack, is Maverick Locker. 2 tackles also to Blake Parsons. 1 tackle apiece for Chris Art, Connor Miller, Aiden Slaughter, Jackson Cabot, Logan Israel, and Caleb Nettles. Taking a look for the Redskins, leading the way, 5 big tackles, including one of those a sack, was Hayden Young. 5 tackles also to J.J. Herman, 3 tackles to Cohen Phillips, 2 tackles to Cash Murphy, and 1 tackle apiece to Cooper George, Champ Haley, Colton Slaughter, Jacob Arnold. And taking a look at third down conversions in the ballgame, Ridgewood 1 of 3, Coshocton 1 of 6.
All right, let's quickly taking a look around the area at some scores that we have. Garaway out in front of Riverview 34-0. Claremont's out in front of Harrison Central 20-7. Licking Valley leading Sheridan 14-6. Newcomerstown with a 6-0 lead over Crooksville. Morgan leads Marietta 10-3. Indian Valley, yes, over Green at halftime, 21-7. John Glenn leading Maysville 13-0. And New Lexington has a 14-6 lead over Fairfield Union. It is at halftime. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. We'll be back and get this second half started in a moment. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Wayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe and utility poles. They have positions available for production entry level starting at $25.16 up to $32 per hour, electricians starting at $38.23 up to $44.50 per hour, and mechanics starting at $35 up to $40.32 per hour. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
See Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, your window tinting specialist for Johnson's Window Tinting for residential and vehicles. Johnson's window tints are designed for style, protection, and heat reduction, and they have a lifetime warranty. Remember, Appearance Supply Glass and Paint for auto glass, including windshields, residential, and commercial glass. They also stock PPG automotive paint and supplies. That's Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, 115 Bridge Street, Coshocton. Now through the end of August, get 15% off all window tinting. Appearance Supply is proud to sponsor the Woodworker of the Week, an award given to the general football player who works the hardest during practice.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
It's kickoff time at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and the deals are scoring big this month. Get 10% off Ram trucks with savings up to $12,000 off Ram 1500. That's a touchdown for your wallet and a win for your driveway. Whether you're tailgating or tackling tough jobs, Jeff Drennan has the lineup to power your season. With a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles ready to roll. Don't fumble your chance. Rush into Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and drive home a champion. Stop by and see us on Otsego Avenue or shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Underway here in the second half. Ridgewood will be kicking to Coshocton. Coshocton won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the football first here when we get things started in the second half.
Let you know that the Home Loan Savings Bank is proud to sponsor the third quarter of tonight's football game. The Home Loan Savings Bank offers a wide range of services from personal loans and mortgages to their totally free 360-degree checking. Call 740-622-0444 to learn more.
All right, Smolder will be kicking when we start play here in the third period. 21-0, Ridgewood with the lead. And the second half is underway. High kick end over end. They'll be taken at the 15, out to the 20. 25 is hit and dropped right at the 25-yard line. Good stick, and Coshocton takes over 1st and 10.
And Josh Young with a big tackle for the Generals.
So at the 25, Coshocton will have it 1st and 10. They trail 21-0. See who's going to be the quarterback. Looks like it will be Mason Williams. And Coshocton out of the huddle. Williams in the gun. Receivers 2 right, 1 left. Snap. Fakes his hand off, looking. Now Williams running. Just dumps it out of bounds, and he's hit. He's dropped, and there's a flag down. At least I thought there was. So I guess no flag, so it'll be a 2nd and 10. Williams 4 of 7 throwing the football, or actually 4 of 6. J.J. Herman threw a pass also earlier. So 2nd and 10. Snap, Williams looking, now just a quick out, caught. Trying to get outside, it's good pursuit, and they're not going to get anywhere. Back to line of scrimmage, good job of blowing it up was Cabot. And then a host of other Generals get over there to make the stop. Cooper George made the reception, but no gain on the play.
Maverick Lockard, one of the first ones there for the Generals.
So brings up a 3rd down and 10.
Third down, 10.
Out of the huddle. George wide to right. Near side's Champ Haley. Snap, looking, in trouble. Now he escapes. He's going to run, has some room down the sideline. He's going to get the first down as he crossed the 35 to the 36-yard line. So Mason Williams scrambling, gets 11. And a first down, number 3 for Coshocton, and they move it out to the 37. So they actually got 12 on the carry.
Logan Israel there with the stop for the Generals.
So ball sitting out at the 37, 1st and 10. That sun goes down, cools down a little bit. I think most of the fans in the stands like it.
I do too.
So I have to be ready, out of the gun this time as well. Handoff, trying to get wide, and he's got nowhere to run, and that is Grimmett. He's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 31-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 6.
Kind of looked, Aiden Slaughter, the first one there for the Generals at the tackle. Kind of looked like Coshocton fumbled the handoff just a little bit there, but the Generals right there to tackle him.
So 2nd down now, and looks like it's going to be 2nd and 16. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter, 21-0. Ridgewood comfortably in front. Coshocton trying to mount something offensively. Williams, speed sweep, and inside handoff for Verve to Haley, and he gets the corner, but they're going to be a penalty flag, so I think you're going to be in motion.
Haley on the carry, flag on the play.
So it will be against Coshocton, and it'll be, see what they decide to do. Will they make it 3rd, just let the play stand, is what really I could see him probably doing, but let's wait and see what the call is. So it brings down a 3rd down and 13. Haley gets 4 on the carry.
Makes it 3rd down and 13.
3rd and 13. 10:07 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Williams looking, rolling right, looking. Now lets it go and jump ball, but it goes incomplete. That'll be a 4th down punting situation now for Coshocton.
Aiden Ted on the pressure on the quarterback there. 4th down, 13 for the Redskins.
I'd say that Ridgewood defense having good pressure on Mason Williams, the quarterback.
10:02 to play here in the 3rd quarter. On to do the kicking, Hayden Young, and he's boomed them all night long. High snap, controls it. Another high spiral down the sideline, hits right at the 25-yard line. That's where it goes out of bounds. .42-yard punt.
That was a nice spiral, had a lot of air under it.
So Ridgewood will take over 1st and 10. See where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 26-yard line. That's where Ridgewood starts, 1st and 10. Jace McQueen is the quarterback. He's had an outstanding first half to lead the Generals' attack. Wentz in the backfield. Offset to the left side. Gets a handoff, tries to go right up the middle and has some running room and is brought down. It looked like he's sliding out to the left, but good open field tackle. Gets him down at about the 37.
Boy, it was a real nice tackle by J.J. Herman. Great job by that offensive line, though, creating a nice hole. Nice tackle again by J.J. Herman.
So Wentz gets 11. He now has 49 yards rushing, and that's first down number 11 for Ridgewood. Twin receivers to the right side this time for the Generals. Ball sitting at the 37. Queen gets it, fakes it, hands it off, and runs into a host of tacklers. Is brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 2.
Tackled by Hayden Young on the play again.
Herman and Dickerson on the stop for the Redskins.
So Wentz now with 7 carries for 51 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. So give him 3 on the carry. Second and 7. The ball at the 40-yard line. McQueen trying to get everybody set. The blitz is on, handed inside, and stumbles his way out to about the 46 is Tolliver. He gets 6 yards on the carry. He now has 12 yards and 3 carries tonight. Ball at the 46, 3rd down and 1. 8:15 and moving here in the 3rd period. 21-0, Ridgewood leading.
I believe that was Jace Dickerson on the stop for the Redskins.
So 3rd and 1. Let's see what Ridgewood draws up here. They might go deep. They've been known to do that. Hands it off inside. Bounces off one tackler. Still moving. Got it 1st down and more. Was hit at the Lockwood was hit and behind the back and behind the line of scrimmage, but managed to break the tackle and get to the 48-yard line of Coshocton for a pickup of 6. 1st down, number 12 for the Generals, and they continue to move here. It's like a methodical drive. First and 10. Ball sitting at the 48-yard line of Coshocton. Now trying to get everybody set. Queen ready. Hands it off once again. There's running it up inside. Got some good yardage again to the 40. And the ball carrier gets 8.
Braden Hanna's on the tackle for the Redskins.
2nd down and 2. Ridgewood moving the football here in the 3rd period. Different alignment here. Hands it deep, and this time it's going nowhere. Probably lose a yard on the play.
Wentz on the carry.
So Wentz thrown down back at the 41 for a loss of a yard.
Nice tackle by Champ Haley on the play.
6:37 and moving here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 3. Ridgewood out of the huddle. Now looking. Gets the snap. Running himself is going to be McQueen, and he's not going to get there. Nice open field tackle again by J.J. Herman. Gets him at the 40. Got a yard.
Herman leads tackles for both teams there with 7 on that one.
So pick up just about a half a yard. So we have a 4th down and about 2 or 3. Ridgewood will go for it here. Queen a little gimpy getting up. Now he's going to come out, or he's going to come over and get the play from Coach Slusser. Play clock down to 10, 5:38 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what they dial up here. It's a 3rd and a long 2.5. Handoff, cuts inside. It's going to be close. I think he got the 1st down. That's Wentz again. Maybe got 3. He did.
5 yards. That's good for a General.
Hayden Young, first one there for the Redskins.
So 3-yard pickup once this time from Wentz, and he was enough for the 1st down. 13 1st downs. 1st down for Ridgewood now at the 37-yard line of Coshocton. Coshocton blitzing. Handing it off once again and really bouncing off people. A nice run. That's Israel again. He gets a few yards. Logan Israel picks up, gets 5, 2nd and 5.
J.J. Herman, first one there for the Redskins. Cash Murphy with the tackle.
2nd down and 5, under 5 to play here in the third period. Long drive here by Ridgewood. Queen. No, that's a direct snap this time, trying to get outside. He's not going anywhere. Good tackle, open field tackle. That's Drake Angle who come in at quarterback.
That was Cohen Phillips with a big tackle for the Redskins.
And he's brought down, loses a yard or cup 2 on the play. And there's Cash Murphy, looks to be down.
Looked like he had a cramp on the previous play. Looks like the same thing this play.
I think you're right. So they're going to give it a call a timeout. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
You are a very important person. You show up, put in the work, and bring your best to each and every day. It isn't always glamorous or easy, but it's worth it because you're building a life for yourself and those you love. That means a lot, and so do you. When you open an account at Park National Bank, you get more than you might expect. Your own personal banker and the VIP treatment you deserve. Park National Bank, where you mean more. Member FDIC.
Glam Tan and Beauty has a new homecoming special available. Get ready for fall with 10.
Today's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. 21-0, 4:08 to play here in the third quarter. Murphy off under his own power. We had that cramp, and I've noticed about 3 or 4 guys on both sides starting to cramp up a little bit here in this heat. So now we're ready to go. Looks like McQueen's back at quarterback. Back to throw. Lofts it over the middle. He's got a receiver. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Ridgewood. Nice pass. That's Logan Reidenball, runs under it, makes the catch. I just released him from the tight end spot, and he went right down the field over the shoulder, and Ridgewood on the board. Makes it 27-0.
So it was a very nice drawn-up play there by the Generals, well executed, and a nice job by Logan Reidenball into the end zone.
37 yards on the reception and touchdown. Comes Cabot on to hold. 27-0 a score here. Late in the third period. Good snap. Kick is high enough, long enough, and right through. So at 3:58 to play in the third quarter, the score now reads 28-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Glam Tan and Beauty has a new homecoming special available. Get ready for fall with 10 Level 1 sessions for only $44.99. Stop by 1018 Main Street to take advantage of this special offer. Glam Tan and Beauty also has Versa Spa spray tans available for $25. If you're looking to get ready for fall or homecoming, make Glam Tan and Beauty your first stop. Glam Tan and Beauty is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 7 and Saturday from 10 to 4.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
It's 3:58 to play here in the third quarter. And it was a 37-yard touchdown pass from Jace McQueen to Logan Reidenball. And they get the big touchdown after a lengthy drive.
As you mentioned, kind of a methodical drive there by the Generals. Do a great job of patience and running out a lot of clock.
All right, Smolder will be kicking. He approaches and kicks a little shorter this time. It'll be taken at the 15-yard line, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield. Down the sideline, still on his feet, and runs it into Ridgewood territory down around the 42-yard line.
Boy, nice run. Talk about a head of steam.
So that's Cohen Phillips with an excellent return there. Gives Coshocton its best field position of the night all the way into Ridgewood territory at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, it was good blocking and nice running there by Cohen Phillips. Tackled by a host of Generals on the play.
So first down for Coshocton. Ball at the 42-yard line. 28-0 the score here late in the third period. Under center this time will be Williams. Hands it off. Trying to pound inside. Stays on his feet. Moves across the 40 to about the 39-yard line.
Nice tackle by Blake Parsons on the play.
Pick up a 3 yards for Coshocton. That was Grimmett, the ball carrier. Getting those 3 yards. So 2nd and 7. Once again under center. Keeps it, fakes the pass, looks, now throws it deep down the field, and it's going to be intercepted. Gets back to the 20, 25, and brought down. So an interception by Ridgewood. Picking that off will be Drake Angle. Angle with the interception. First turnover of the night. And 1st and 10 for Ridgewood with 2:59 to play here in the third.
Yeah, Mason Williams just got a lot of air under it, kind of hucked it down the field there, and 3 defenders, and Cohen Phillips, the only receiver. Nice interception there by the Generals.
So first down for Ridgewood, the ball at the 27-yard line. That's where they'll take it, 1st and 10. And out of the huddle come the Generals. McQueen, the quarterback. Gets the snap, rolling, in trouble. He throws over to Cabot. He just has to dive over and make the catch at about the 32. A little underthrown, but it was good for 5-yard pickup.
Queen still trying to get his feet under him there. I may have a cramp.
2nd and 5. Ball at the 32.
McQueen's going to come off.
Drake Angle will be coming in. He's been hobbling a little bit since, midway through the quarter. Trip receivers the left side. Handoff, going to run it straight up the middle, and there's a flag comes in. Really not much there. Coshocton closed it down quickly. Direct was an angle the ball carry, got maybe a yard. Let's see, it's against Ridgewood. Let's see if Coshocton accepts or not.
Colton Tidwell on the stop for the Redskins.
Still deciding what they're going to do. Holding, so that'll be a 10-yard walk-off. That'll move it back to the 23. And it'll be a 2nd down and 16, 15, 2nd and 15. Angle the quarterback. Shift in the backfield. Trying to get everybody set. Angle rolling left, looking. Throws it over the middle. It's caught and going to be brought down at the 35. Nice pass and catch.
Wyland Wright with the tackle for the Redskins.
So Lockard makes the catch.
3rd down 3.
And he got 13 on the reception. So a 3rd down and 3 for Ridgewood. 1:24 when moving here in the 3rd period. Snack, handoff, speed sweep, and he breaks the tackle. He's going to get the 1st down and more before being run out of bounds. Had him stopped, but a nice run by Logan Israel picks up enough for the 1st down out to the 45. So he got 7 on the carry. 1st down number 14 for Ridgewood. The ball sitting at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Generals. Trying to get everybody set. Play clock down to 8. Game clock 1:07. There's a snap. Angle rolling left. Looking. Still looking. Now he's going to run it. Midfield. 45. Down the sideline, 40, 35 before being pushed out of bounds down around the 30-yard line. So Drake Angle just keeps it, takes it all the way to the 30. That's a 25-yard run. So 1st down number 15, and it's down to the 30-yard line of Coshocton.
Jacob Arnold on the stop for the Redskins.
He's pushed out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. First and 10, 15 first downs in the ballgame now for Ridgewood. 2 receivers right. Angle the quarterback. Gets it, fakes, rolling right, looking, and throws a pass. They're going to say Cabot made the catch at the 24-yard line. That's going to be good for 6 yards. And I make it a 2nd and 4.
Come to the press box up here to the announcer booth. We have it.
2nd down and 4. The ball at the 24-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the 3rd period. Clock down to 23 seconds. Ridgewood no hurry. They lead it 28-0 and on the move. Have a 2nd and 4 at the 24. Handoff, bounces outside, got the 1st down and more down the sideline and finally pushed out of bounds. Another big gain for Logan Israel. And right now looked like Coshocton has an injured player down, and while they attend to him, we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
For 5 generations, Baird Concrete and Landscaping Products have been your trusted source for high-quality materials. They specialize in concrete block, landscaping products, clay, natural stone, precast products, and masonry accessories, perfect for your upcoming projects. Whether you're a contractor, homeowner, or material supplier, they're here to help bring your projects to life. Family owned and operated, they're proud to serve you with exceptional service and products. Call them at 740-623-8600. Baird Concrete and Landscaping Products, building better projects one block at a time.
All right. Player off under his own power. Could have been a cramp. Now Ridgewood has it. The ball sitting at the 10-yard line. It'll be a first and goal. Angle the quarterback. Gets the snap. Keeps it himself. He's the 5. Cuts it up inside. It's hit and dropped as he got down to about the 4. That's going to be the end of the 3rd period.
Tonight's 3rd quarter has been sponsored by the Home Loan Savings Bank with offices in Coshocton, West Lafayette, Mount Vernon, and Newark. We're now going to send it down to sideline reporter Natalie Holbrook with the premier sideline report. Natalie.
Thanks, Chris. We're down here on the sidelines talking with Nick Johnson. Nick, you're one of the leaders for Fellowship of Christian Athletes in the area. You guys have a table set up. You're raffling. Tell us what you're raffling.
Yeah, we have a side-by-side, a Polaris 2025 1000 Ranger. It was donated by one of our FCA alumni, so we're super excited to raffle this off.
Absolutely. And how could people get a ticket to be able to get in the raffle?
Sure. So we're going to be floating around at some of the football games during the school year, but we are also online selling ticket sales. So if you go to the Coshocton FCA Facebook page, we're going to have tickets there you can buy online. If you message us on Facebook, we can meet in person to do cash sales as well.
Well, sounds good. Thank you so much, Nick.
Yep, thank you.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Natalie, again with the premier sideline reporting. You're listening to high school football here on WTNS Coshocton. The score 28-0 as we get ready to head to the fourth quarter. Coos, we want to keep it here?
Yeah, we can keep it right here. 28-0. Ridgewood will have the ball. Second and goal at the 5-yard line when we resume play. And Ridgewood in the second half has really just kind of taken control here in this, really these last two quarters.
Yeah, they certainly have. Really doing a lot of good stuff here on offense, and of course with the interception, doing extremely well on defense as well. And yeah, you know, just classic Generals football, kind of methodic and really running a lot of time off the clock, running the football and gaining some yards.
All right, McQueen's back in at quarterback here to start the fourth quarter. It's second and goal at the 5. Jace McQueen under center. Coshocton getting a man on late. Now we're ready. There's a hand up. Hands it, cuts it up, and that was really nothing doing as Coshocton gets Lockard maybe a yard gain. Let's see where they mark it officially. And we'll give him a yard. So that'll bring up a third down and goal from the 4. Hasn't been the best part of Ridgewood's game here this evening in the red zone. They've had difficulty getting in against this Coshocton defense. Now under center once again. Looking to throw, a little square out. That's well overthrown, incomplete. Good coverage over there. Really nowhere to go with it. So now fourth down, and let's see if they bring on Smolder, and then somebody from Ridgewood is hurt.
The intended receiver, I think, got a cramp over there in the far corner.
We've had a bunch of them, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Foundation is your community
For the
foundation.
right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware Products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, the best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:15, and Saturday, 8 to 11:45. We would also like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season.
First game of the year, a lot of heat, a lot more playing than they're used to, so kind of to be expected, but always nice when they get off under their own power.
It looks like Ridgewood this time will try a field goal. They tried one earlier from deep. This one is more like an extra point. He'll be setting up at the 12-yard line, so it'll be about a 22-yard field goal attempt. 28-0 the score. There's a good, beautiful snap. The kick is high enough and gets it through. And with 11:08 to play in the ball game, it's now 31-0, and the clock continues to run. So we'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
You don't have to travel far to find the jewelry of your dreams.
It's right here at Dean's Jewelry.
From timeless classics to trend-setting styles, our showcases are packed with sparkle for every taste and occasion.
Explore our exclusive Dean's Signature Collection and discover hidden gems in our ever-changing estate case.
The jewelry of your dreams is closer than you think.
It's right here in Coshocton at your locally owned Dean's Jewelry.
Start your journey online at deansjewelry.com.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989.
Smolder will be kicking to Coshocton. 31-0 the score. Smolder approaches, end over end, and it'll be taken by Murphy at the 20, 25. Crosses out to about the 29-yard line. That's where Coshocton will start, 1st and 10.
Aiden Slaughter on the tackle for the Generals.
31-0 the score.
Final score, Garraway 46, Riverview 0.
Clock moving as we hit a continuous clock scenario with 30 points being scored. 31-0. Williams hands it off, speed sweep, left side, has some running room, cuts it up, and still moving, crosses the 35 out to about the 37-yard line. That's Cohen Phillips, the ball carrier. So Cohen Phillips picks up, looks good, close to 7 on the carry. Let's see where they mark it. He'll get 7. So makes it a 2nd down and 3 for Coshocton. 31-0 here. We're in the 4th quarter. A scoreless first quarter. Ridgewood put 21 on the board in the 2nd quarter, 7 in the 3rd, and they've added a field goal here in the 4th. Mason Williams, the quarterback, gets the snap, fakes it, reverse handoff inside to Champ Haley, pushes forward to gets 4 yards out to the 39, which will be enough for the 1st down.
I believe Logan Israel, first one there for the Generals.
Haley on the carry, and that's good for a Ridgewood 1st down. Redskins 1st down.
That's a 1st down for Coshocton, their 4th. Trying to get everybody lined up the right spots, had them on the wrong side. Play clock, still plenty of time, down to 10. High snap, they give it off, and trying to get wide is Murphy, but they get to him and drop him for a couple yard loss, maybe a yard loss at the 39.
Aiden Tidd, first one there for the Generals.
Snyder and Tidd on the stop for the Generals.
So they're going to mark it. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11. They really, he did lose a yard based on where the ball's sitting. So 2nd down and 11. Man in motion is Murphy. Throws over the middle, pass is caught. Nice throw, ball's loose, but they're going to say it was incomplete. And not able to hold on to it was Hayden Young.
I'd say that was good defense by the Generals, but a nice rocket there by Mason Williams. That's a nice arm.
3rd down 10.
So 3rd and 10. 7:40 and moving here. Gets a snap, looking. Just dumps it out into the flat. Just runs hard and goes out to crosses the 45 to about the 47. Good completion for some positive yards.
Sean Beckelheimer on the tackle for the Generals.
Pass play good for 7 yards. So it's a 4th down. Coshocton probably go for it here. Under 7 to play, 6:55. 31-0 the score.
I am very, very lucky to work.
Snap back, looking. Throws it deep down the sideline. Good coverage, and it's a lot of contact. They're going to throw the flag.
2 of them.
Yep. Was excellent coverage on the play.
Pass interference on defense, number 28.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
For the previous spot, that yardage will result in a first down.
So first down for Coshocton. That moves it down to the Ridgewood 39-yard line. 6:28 moving here in the ball game. Coshocton receiver split wide right and left. Pass run, direct pass, and nowhere to go. That, I believe, is Champ Haley, and that'll be a loss of a yard on the play.
Aiden Slaughter there for the Generals.
So it'll be a 2nd and 11.
Loss of 2, 2nd down 12.
5:47 and moving here in the football game. Twin receivers right, one left. Out to throw, little slant patterns. Caught, he breaks a tackle right down the middle of the field, inside the 15 to down to around the 12, and there's a late flag coming in. Excellent throw and pitch and catch there for big gain for Coshocton. Catching that football game is Caleb Grimmett. Then there's a penalty on the defense, so that'll pick up some half the distance from that spot.
It's a nice tackle by Logan Israel, but I tell you what, Mason Williams has a heck of an arm. That's a nice rocket pass right there on that slant. Nice pass, nice catch, and nice yardage after the catch.
That was 28 yards on that completion.
First and 10 at the 6-yard line.
So Coshocton with a first down. That's their 6. That'll be 1st and 10, first and goal from the 6. See if Coshocton can punch one in here late in the ball game. 4:38 moving. Man in motion. Fakes it. Throws it open. Receiver's wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Coshocton. Nice little fake to Haley. Everybody bit, and he throws it out into the flat for the score.
Another nice pass by Mason Williams. A nice touch on the play.
Catching, that's Champ Haley. So he gets the touchdown and makes it now 31-6, and they'll try to add the PAT. So we're on to do the kicking. Will be Cooper George. High snap, kick is up, and looks good. It is 31-7 with 4:21 to play here in the ball game.
Nice touchdown by the Redskins. We're now going to send it down to sideline reporter Natalie Holbrook, who's standing by with the premier sideline report.
That's right. Thank you, Chris. Down here, I'm talking with Alan Folkrick. Alan, there's a lot of stuff going on for the alumni that you have going on at the Ridgewood game that some people might not know about. So tell us about what's going on.
Well, actually, it's John's vision. The last few years, we've invited our football alumni to come back on the opening night. It's nice that the turf is here, and everybody, it seemed like a lot of people showed up. But yeah, it's actually Coach Slusher's vision, and in the last couple of years we've had big turnouts for our football alumni to come back. We invite them back. Yeah,
Yes, well, thank you so much, Alan. And I think that it goes to say that a lot of people came out tonight to support this younger generation. And it's nice to show support to this younger generation because that's going to be the next generation standing in your guys' shoes. Well, thank you so much, Alan. Have a great night.
You too.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Again, Natalie Holbrook with the Premier Sideline Reporter. And Premier Home Furnishings has been proud to sponsor tonight's Premier Sideline Reports. For a great selection of Ashley Furniture, LG, Samsung, Sony, HP, and Apple Electronics, visit Premier Home Furnishings at 720 South 2nd Street for the products you know from the people you trust.
31-7, Coshocton kicking off, and high kick and taken at the 15-yard line. Right up the middle, has some room and runs it out to about the 41 before being brought down. Nice return on the play. That's where Ridgewood will take over, 1st and 10. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. So Ridgewood comes out on the field. They lead at 31-7, but 4:13 to play. Coshocton getting on the board, really behind the strong right arm of Mason Williams and some fine receiving. So Ridgewood have some 2s and 3s in there now on the offensive side. Handoff. Ball stripped, and looks like Coshocton's going to come up with it. They do. I think those are just fumble flags, so Coshocton's going to come up with the ball after the fumble.
I believe it was Cohen Phillips able to get in there and rip that right out of there. Nice play by Cohen Phillips.
So a turnover, first turnover for Ridgewood. And Coshocton has a player down, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Are you ready to take your fitness to the next level? Look better, feel better with racquetball at Colonial Sports and Courts. Racquetball is a high-intensity workout that burns calories, boosts cardiovascular health, and improves hand-eye coordination. Benefits of racquetball include weight loss, increased strength, and enhanced agility. Plus, it's a fun and social way to stay active. Join Colonial Sports and Courts today and experience the power of racquetball for yourself. Look better, feel better, start playing now. Colonial Sports and Courts, where fitness meets fun. Sign up now and get a free racquetball session.
This is Casey Claxon with Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions. Everyone loves to wear branded clothing to work. As an employer, it's a great way to create a uniform look that will help promote your business or organization. Plus, it's an excellent way for your employees working from home to feel like they're part of the team. We can even build an apparel website so your staff can select and order their own clothing in the styles and colors they prefer. Contact me, Casey Claxon, or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com to find out more. That's claxonprinting.com.
And Grimmett getting up under his own power. I believe it's just like everybody else. He had a cramp and walking off now with the trainer. And it'll be Coshocton football. The ball will be sitting at the Ridgewood 41-yard line. 1st and 10. 31-7 the score. 4:09 to play in the football game. Well, Coshocton out of the huddle. Williams the quarterback. There's a snap. Speed sweep, handoff, trying to get wide. And nice open field tackle. Brings down Cohen Phillips after really no gain on the play.
No gain, 2nd down 10.
And that was Christian Horseman with the tackle there for the Generals.
That brings up a 2nd and 10. One thing Ridgewood has done well defensively is really shut down that speed sweep. Now out of the huddle. Man in motion again. Fakes. Down the middle. Pass is caught. And down around the 33-yard line.
The Coshocton Coffee Connection wants to remind you that all drinks, all sizes are half-priced every Wednesday. Have your favorite made hot, iced, or frozen. They open Monday through Saturday at 6 a.m. to serve you.
Ball sitting at the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 1 for Coshocton. 3 minutes to play in the football game. Snap, he's going to run it himself, get the first down, just pushes across the 30 to the 29 before going down. So Williams gets 3 yards. First down number 7 for the Redskins, and they'll mark it at the 29. First down with 2:35 and moving. Everybody trying to get set. Then got Haley split out to the left side this time. Williams looks, throws it out in the flat. That one's just a little too tall. Had his man, but just a little too tall on the throw. Incomplete.
Third down, 10.
Pass intended for Cohen Phillips there.
9 of 15 throwing the football tonight for Mason Williams. 2:19 to play. 2nd and 10 at the 29. Looking to throw. Now in trouble, and he's gone down. That time couldn't sidestep the rush. And it'll be a big loss all the way back to the 38-yard line.
Aiden Tidd with the sack for the Generals.
Back to 37, loss of 8. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 18 with 1:50 to play here in the football game. Haley split wide right. They know where he's at. They definitely make sure to have 2 guys that way. Back to throw, looking, dumps it over the middle. Wide open. Big gain, 25, and brought down, but nice little play out of the backfield. Making the catch was Cohen Phillips. And he's brought down at the 26.
Christian Horseman on the stop for the Generals.
That was pick up of 11 yards on that completion. So 4th down and 7. Redskins need to convert to keep the ball. We're at the 1-minute mark of the football game. Williams back to throw again, looking, now dumps it out again. Let's see if he can elude the tackler. Does one. Still fighting forward, still moving. Still moving. He's down close to the yardage needed. Let's see where they mark it officially.
Boy, that did look close. Guy on the official on the near side here, away from the ball, looks like he's giving it to him.
I'll tell you, Hayden Young, he's a nice football player. He's played well all night long.
He showed a lot of grit tonight.
Number 8, he's helmet came off. He will be removed for 1 play.
It was enough for the first down.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Nice 4th down conversion by the Redskins.
Their 8th first down of the game. So 9 yards on that completion. So first down for Coshocton. The ball at the 19 with 36 seconds. Clock moving. Down under 30 seconds to go. Oh, there's bad snap, but Williams picks it up, see if he can get rid of it. He dumps it out in the flat again. There's the receiver, gets down inside the 10-yard line, and once again, that's Hayden Young with the catch. And he's down to, looks like it's a first down at around the 8-yard line.
First and goal for the Redskins.
That's 12 more yards.
I believe Logan Israel there with the stop. Push him out of bounds.
Clock 11 seconds to go, depending on, Coshocton does have timeouts. Let's see if they want to try to get a score here late.
I have a feeling they might be looking for Hayden Young or Cohen Phillips in the end zone.
Man in motion, across the formation, looking to throw, is in trouble. And he's going to be sacked, Dak, and that's going down to 4. Let's see if Coshocton used a timeout. And that's going to be the ball game as Williams is sacked at the end of the game for an 8-yard loss. And that's going to be the end of it. And Ridgewood has opened the season defeating Coshocton by a score of 31-7. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
At Domino's, our $6.99 mix and match deal is the easiest and most affordable way to feed your whole family. Pick any 2 or more of these delicious options: medium 2-topping pizzas, boneless chicken, loaded tots, specialty chicken, wings, pastas, salads, oven-baked sandwiches, stuffed cheesy bread, marble cookie brownie, and bread twist. All of these great options are only $6.99 when you buy 2 or more. Keep the entire family happy and order what they want with our mix and match deal. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or the Newcomerstown store at 498-4131.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe and utility poles. They have positions available for production entry level starting at $25.16 up to $32 per hour, electricians starting at $38.23 up to $44.50 per hour, and mechanics starting at $35 up to $40.32 per hour. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through
Ridgewood getting their first win of the season. They defeat Coshocton at Ridgewood by a score of 31-7. And I'll tell you what, it was a good ball game for both sides. I think Coshocton comes in as a decided underdog, but hung with it most of the evening and ended up losing by the score of 31-7. Taking a look at how it happened here this evening. First of all, it was a scoreless first quarter, but with 10:38 to play in the first half, it was a 6-yard touchdown run by Logan Wentz. Smolder kicked the extra point and it was 7-0. They made it 14-0 with 6:57 to play in the first half on a 4-yard touchdown run by Brice Tolliver. Smolder again added the PAT, but with only 3 seconds to go in the first half, a beautiful 8-yard touchdown pass from McQueen to Jackson Cabot made the score 21-0 as Smolder converted the point, and that's where we stayed at halftime. In the third quarter, with 3:58 to go, a 37-yard touchdown pass from McQueen to Ridenball, and the point was added, and it was 28-0. They moved to the fourth quarter, and with 11:03, Ridgewood got it back, 11:03 to play. A 22-yard field goal by Smolder pushed the game to 31-0. Coshocton got a late touchdown with 4:21 to play on a 6-yard pass from Williams to Champ Haley. Cooper George added the point after touchdown, and that's the way it ended up, 31-7. Ridgewood the winner here this evening. Taking a look at the individual stats in the ball game, or the team stats in the ball game. First for Coshocton, they only had 4 rushing yards in the football game. Took some losses in the pass game, so only 4 rushing yards. Passing-wise, they were 12 of 18 for 112 yards, so they had 116 total yards in the football game. Had 8 first downs, only 3 penalties for 15 yards, and had 1 turnover. Ridgewood, on the other hand, rushed for 240 yards in the football game. They threw it for 170 yards on 10 of 16. They did throw an interception, so 410 total yards for Ridgewood in this football game. They had 16 first down. They did commit 6 penalties for 48 yards, and they also had a turnover. Now with the final defensive numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Goose. Taking a look, final defensive numbers first for the Redskins, leading the way with 2 players with 7 tackles. First one was Hayden Young, 7 tackles. One of those was a sack. 7 tackles also for J.J. Herman. 4 tackles to Cohen Phillips. 3 tackles to Jace Dickerson. Also 4 tackles for Cash Murphy. Taking a look, 3 tackles to Jace Dickerson, 2 tackles to Jacob Arnold, and 2 tackles to Champ Haley. 1 tackle apiece to Colton Tidwell, Wylan Wright, and Colton Slaughter. Also Cooper George with a tackle, and Braden Hannas. Taking a look at leading tackles for the Ridgewood Generals. Brice Tolliver leading the way with 4 tackles. Aiden Slaughter also with 4 tackles. 3 tackles to Maverick Lockhart, including a sack. Logan Israel had 5 tackles. 1 tackle to Sean Beckelheimer, Jackson Cabot, Connor Miller, Chris Art. And 2 tackles for Josh Young, Aiden Tidd, and Christian Horseman. Taking a look at third down conversions in the ballgame, Ridgewood 2 of 5, Coshocton 3 of 11.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, on both sides, you can see there's still a lot of work to be done, but also, a lot of positives that you can take away on both sides.
Oh, most certainly. I thought both teams played extremely well, especially in, a big, game 1 of the season, trying to work out all those hiccups, if you will. And so both teams, I was impressed with the play. Of course, home game here for the Generals. They played extremely well. Defense played very well in my opinion, and offensively was able to get it done, scoring the ball there. And I tell you what, Coshocton showed a lot of promise, especially in the second half. Mason Williams from that quarterback position had some nice touch once he got settled in there and was able to complete some nice passes. Hayden Young did a great job. Cohen Phillips for the Redskins as well. But all in all, I'd say it was a good first game. Both teams should be happy about that, and they've got a lot of season left to work out some of those bugs and get exactly where they want to get.
Last order of business for us tonight is going to be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game, and that's going to be Jace McQueen, the quarterback for Ridgewood. Not only did he throw for 170 yards, also rushed for 86 more, had a touchdown pass and scored a touchdown himself, so he'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of the legendary onion rings. I want to thank the Claxon Communication gang for being here. Gage Wright was here, Brice Lonsinger. I want to thank Natalie Holbrook getting her feet wet doing the sideline reporting. My partner is Chris Wallace, also back at WTNS Central, Ellen Hardesty doing the job. And once again, the final score here is going to be Ridgewood opens the season as they defeat Coshocton by a score of 31-7. I'm Steve Cores. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for listening. Okay, guys, good job. Hey, Chris. Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.